Hi, everybody. This is Kelly Robinson, one of the assistant directors in the Center for Career Development at Davidson. And the CCD wants to let you know about a new feature being implemented for Davidson students through Handshake. Starting June 1st, employers approved by Davidson in Handshake will now have the ability to message students and alumni with Handshake accounts whose profile privacy options are set to either community or employer setting. So in this short video, I'm going to highlight what this feature means and show you how you can edit your profile privacy options to the setting you'd like, depending on whether or not you want employers to actively reach out to you. So first, why the change to utilize employer messaging? In the past year, employers have been utilizing different outreach and recruiting methods, given COVID's impact on not being able to meet with students in person on campus. And while we're excited to welcome employers back to campus starting this fall, they've also indicated that some of their outreach methods are here to stay, including actively using the messaging feature through Handshake. Messaging students through Handshake is one way for approved employers to reach students who might be interested in opportunities with their company or organization. If your profile privacy option is set to community or employer setting, an employer may now be able to actively message you and encourage you to apply to a position posted, or possibly invite you to a virtual event that they're hosting. Second question, what's an approved employer? CCD staff members vet Handshake employers before approving them to interact with Davidson students for recruiting purposes. This is our way of ensuring that employers meet established standards for best practice recruiting and positions offered. Third, what does each profile privacy option mean as it relates to employer messaging? And to answer this question, I'm going to share my screen. So here we have a sample Handshake profile. And the way to determine what your profile privacy options are set to is under your profile, clicking on Settings and Privacy, and scrolling down to the Privacy Settings options. This one, for example, is checked for community. If your profile privacy option is checked to community, you will now receive messages through employers through Handshake. And your profile is visible to approved employers across Handshake, as well as students and alumni at other Handshake colleges and universities, thus the community aspect. If your profile is checked to, or your account is checked to the employer's privacy option, you will receive messages from employers about job opportunities or other opportunities, and your profile is visible to approved employers across Handshake. If your setting is set to the private privacy option, you are not going to receive messages from approved employers through Handshake. Your profile is visible only to you and approved employers who you actively apply to. So another question is, how do I update? Very simply, clicking on whichever profile setting you would like and saving update. And know that you can change this at any time. So what else should you be doing in preparation for this new added feature? You want to make sure that your Handshake profile is up to date, especially if you've selected community or employer privacy settings. And to do that, you simply go under Profile and enter in the information, your work experience, organizations that you may be a part of. Essentially, what information would you like employers to know about you who may be visiting your particular profile? A note about GPA. You have the option to make your GPA visible or hidden to employers. Now, if your GPA is a 3.0 or higher, we highly recommend that you have your GPA visible to employers, as employers will often use that 3.0 marker as a way to determine resumes and applications that they might want to initially review. To select whether or not you want to have your GPA hidden or visible, simply go to the education section of your profile, scroll down to GPA, and elect whether you want to hide or have it visible to employers and click Save. The second thing that you'll want to do is to upload your resume to Handshake to your profile, simply clicking on the Documents section and adding a new document. Any document that is selected as visible and your profile setting is set to community or employer, that resume is going to be visible to employers for them to review. Know that if you are uploading a resume for the first time, your resume is going to be reviewed as part of the CCD's required resume review process. And this is our way of helping make sure that your resume is meeting best practice standards to showcase your skills and qualifications. And that's it. We're excited about this change and the opportunities for employers to interact with you in a new way. If you have any questions about this particular feature or any questions about your resume or developing your profile, be sure to reach out to the Center for Career Development, send us an email, hop on our drop-ins, or schedule an appointment with a career advisor. Have a great day.